Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of my whole house deep spring clean video, and I am starting this video off in my daughter's bedroom. As you can see, it is quite messy. The tripod isn't usually in here and there is a bag of clothes I have just brought upstairs that is clean, but everything else is how it was. I was only in here a few weeks ago and cleaned this up, so you can see just how quickly it gets a mess. This vanity table is a complete state. There's makeup, nail varnish all over it. So we're going to get on with tackling this bedroom. I have got a spectator today. It is Maverick. He is sitting on the bed. He is probably going to be watching me the majority of this video. So let's get to it. I'm going to start in the wardrobe. I'm going to go through these clothes and see what doesn't fit anymore, and everything else I'm just going to put onto the floor, and then that way I can see what space I've got to work with. These drawers I use for like Ayla's underwear, socks, vests, and the other one is blankets and bedding. Once I've sorted the drawers out, I'm going to get on with hanging up all of Ayla's t-shirts and dresses. These are all new things ready for the warmer weather, and then she also has a few things left that still fit her from last year. Does anybody else have like a specific order they put clothes away in the wardrobe? So I tend to have like t-shirts and crop top styles in one side, and then as it goes up I will have jumpers, zippy jackets, hoodies, and then things like coats, and then Ayla's Christmas dresses are at the very end. That's now everything that needed to be put away in the wardrobe now done. I'm now going to move on to her drawers. So when it comes to Ayla's bed, she always has lots of stuff in it. So she always likes to have a book, and at the minute she's got some learning books like writing, maths, English. She has all those sort of things in her bed because she always likes to do something on a night. I have tried taking these out before, but she always puts them back in, so I'm just thinning it out so there isn't so much on here. And any bits of paper that is for the bin, I'm just going to put them into this bag. these are the main bits Ayla likes to keep in her bed. She has these dolls that interchange with each other. She has her books, a pencil case, and then also books to read, and also this little notebook to write in. So all I've done is just tidy this area up a little bit and left her with some of the things that she likes to have. What I have left to sort out now is this corner right here. We have some blankets, a step stool and a bag. I also have on top of her drawers to clean and organise, and also this vanity table. Everything on here is hers except for the cleaning stuff and my drink. I did also come across some bath bombs whilst I was tidying. Ayla thought she'd used them all up, so she'll be really happy to see that I have found some more. I couldn't believe how much dust was actually on this rainbow light. It was all in between each one of the grooves, and also the metal bit where it is flat, and also the rim of her drawers. There was so much dust, you'll see in a minute when I show you, but I couldn't believe how much was actually there. I've cleaned all of the little knickknacks that she has on her drawers, and how much better does this look now it is clean. It is free of clutter, and all that sticky stuff, I think it was glitter glue that was stuck on here, has now gone. So now we're going to tackle this vanity. I'm going to take everything off and put it all onto the floor, and then that way I can clean the whole thing without anything being in the way. I have no idea what these splash marks, like drip marks all over this mirror were. There was fingerprints, drip marks, and I don't know how she's managed to get that on here. It's not like it's a bathroom mirror where it is getting wet, so we'll get that cleaned off. Now that everything is put back in its place, I'm going to put these bath bombs that I found into this drawer, and then Ayla knows where they are for next time. I think every parent knows the pain of having all these tiny little pieces that belong to other things. So my way of managing this is I have got these little containers from Aldi, and they are somewhat organised. So in the top one is stuff that has anything to do with dolls, so their clothing, shoes, accessories. The one underneath is randoms, and then in here I have pens, pencils and crayons. As you can see, I do need a few more of these boxes because there is things that haven't been organised, but I do find this keeps the mess to a minimum with all these parts. Ayla's wardrobe door has these recessed squares and triangles on, and all the dust settles in here, so I'm just making sure to get all that off and give it a really good clean. Also on top of the door is like a lip, so there was so much dust I couldn't believe how much was actually just settled on there. I did have to get a step stool because I can't reach that high up. And we have finally finished, guys. Look how much better her bedroom looks. It looks so fresh and clean. Everything has been put away. I've got a few little knickknacks and slippers down here of Ayla's and her shoes. And also her vanity. I couldn't get some of these marks off, so I'm going to have to try and find something that isn't going to strip the wood to try and get that off. If you've got any recommendations, leave them down below in the comments. But overall, this is 100 times better than how it was looking. The doors, the frames and the walls have all been cleaned, as there was finger marks on the wall and the doors. All that dust that was on that door frame is now gone, and under here was already pretty neat, but I've put some horses here and also cleaned off all of the shelves. But it is so much better looking. The only thing I will need to do is run the carpet cleaner over the floor just to get up any muck that is in the carpet. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope this gave you some motivation to do some cleaning of your own, and I will see you in the next one.